Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today we just got a quick today in the stock market video. A lot of earnings coming out for this Q3 time of year, so let's just take a quick look at it. We got the Dow Jones up about 34 points, been up and down all day. They were up a little bit more earlier, and they were even down quite a bit earlier as well. So right in the middle somewhere on a day like today. So let's go ahead and look at my portfolio real quick. One of the biggest things that happened in my portfolio, besides, I got a couple of my larger holdings down in the red today, but perhaps the biggest thing is Pfizer. Pfizer has finally gotten back up to where it's been over the past, it's been down in the dumps a little bit over the past month. If you see here, it even got as low as $34 a share, which I do believe is a great buy-in point for Pfizer. But it's back up to where it was about 3 months ago. I'd like to see it come back to that $40 range. As you see, that's where my average cost is on a stock like this, and I do have 6 shares of it, so I am down slightly on it and up about $6. So I'm up about $1 a share on it today, which is definitely good to see. As you see, 93 cents today, so about 2% of the overall stock. So happy to see this, and it was because of the fact that Pfizer and Merck's third quarter numbers bolster hopes for drug company earnings, and also Pfizer raises 2019 forecast as sales of cancer drugs, heart medicine surge. So that's definitely some good news coming out of Pfizer. I was just waiting. I knew Pfizer would rebound at some point, and they do have a great dividend. As you see, a 3.16 percent yield. They might be a dividend aristocrat, but I'm not 100% sure on that. That'd definitely be something we should look up. But enough on Pfizer. Let's go ahead and look at the top movers so far today. So the biggest winner today is PG&E. If you guys don't know what this is, it is Pacific Gas and Electric. They engage in provision of natural gas and electric services. They are up 32%. I honestly didn't know this was in the $5 range and the $4 range before today. I mean, that's close to a freaking penny stock. So I guess it did kind of fall off a cliff. And then what else happened here? PG&E stock bounces on a heavy volume to halt sharp losses as Kincaid fires still rage. So I know they're doing a lot to assist in the fire issues out there on the west coast of America right now. As you see, it only has an 8% buy and a 92% hold, but 0% sell. This is an interesting stock. I don't know if I'm going to invest in it anytime soon, but it is kind of a well-known company, so that's something there. Then we have Amcor Technology, not 100% sure. One of the bigger ones that I saw is Texas Roadhouse. This is, if you guys aren't familiar with Texas Roadhouse, they have a couple restaurants that kind of more of a, I guess I'll say Western, but that probably isn't the necessarily right term, where they serve like steaks and rolls and potatoes and things such as that, more hearty meals. And this is a company that's been around for a while. Let's see if we can't find, 1993, but it's kind of made a real comeback, and I do believe they pay a decent dividend, 1.7% on this. As you guys see, it was down in the $50 range, and it jumped up $10, almost $12 today on some good earnings. Texas served up juicy quarter, but Street isn't buying the sizzle. Texas upgraded as earnings beat. Shares soar 13%. This was a stock that I almost did buy around, I believe, $47 per share. I believe I almost bought in right around here ish. And I've heard some people talk about this stock, and based on personal experience, I have seen this company start to make a comeback, if you will, because it seems like they've almost kind of disappeared, and then they're making a strong comeback. So, and they have great food, so that's another thing. It's good to invest in companies that you believe in and that you're personally involved in. That's a good way to look at it. So quite a few really big moves here. Let's go ahead and look at the worst, and the worst of the worst today, dropping 42%, is Grubhub. This is a gross one to see, guys, because if you guys look at the 1 week, almost $60 dropped $20 in the matter of the stock market opening. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely could destroy your portfolio if that's something you guys see. Sorry about my voice, guys. I'm a little hoarse from the weekend. So as you guys see, up to 66, almost 70. I believe if you go even farther, almost $100 on Grubhub, which is crazy. In September of last year, this was the peak. This would have been a great time to sell $150 on Grubhub, and now they're down to 33. I mean, that's crazy to see. They were founded in 2004, which was surprising. Grubhub customers are spreading their business among competitors. Stocks tanks 42%. So I mean, that's rough to see for Grubhub. I'm not super involved with Grubhub, so I'm not too worried about that one. Then we got Beyond Meat. If you guys don't know, this IPO'd recently. I believe it was less than a year ago. Yeah, IPO'd in May, and it was up in the $200 range at some point. And I'm like, I almost bought in around here just to make this quick money because it was rising so fast. But as you guys see, it's dropped drastically since then, and it's down in the double-digit range now, as it made another $22 drop today. So very interesting to see here. Beyond Meat butchered as stock sale ban lifted. How to use a short squeeze to take your advantage of the stock market. Beyond Meat Shopify fallout is latest sign of growth reckoning. So I don't think is a good time right now to buy into a stock such as Beyond Meat. But that's just me. So whatever you guys are interested in. I did see another one, National Beverage. I know this is one that Jeremy on Financial Education talks about quite a bit, and he did just make a video yesterday saying how up he was on this, because I believe it was around 53 maybe. So around $50 in a day. It fell back down to 43. So this is just an interesting stock. They own things such as Big Shot, Clear Fruit, Crystal Bay. I believe they also own LaCroix. They got Shasta. So it's an interesting stock. Definitely something to look at. Maybe not. It could be a very good buying point on it right now. I don't know how close it is. It's got a high PE ratio, which is not something you really want to look at. Not really something you want to see. So otherwise, guys, I mean, it's been kind of a crazy day in terms of earnings. I had a decent day. The market had a decent day. I did beat the market. No, actually, the market beat me. Again, guys, I'm sorry about my voice, but if you guys enjoy the video, that's going to do it for right now. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I like to see the continued growth on this channel, and it's definitely a good thing to see. So hopefully you guys have a good day, and until next time, happy investing.